So this question depends on you knowing the core knowledge around testing for gases. In this case, it's hydrogen. And if we ignite hydrogen when it's mixed with air, what will happen is it will burn with a squeaky pop, making a squeaky pop sound. Okay, this is some data. Always look at tables carefully and make sure we use the patterns of the data in our response. It says use the data to show what results show about the volumes of hydrogen and oxygen produced in this experiment. So the first thing we can see is as the time goes on, the volume of each of these increases. So that's my first point. So the volume of each gas increases during the experiment. The second point here is spotting that each time you go across, we're getting twice as much hydrogen. So there's twice as much hydrogen as oxygen produced. So the volume of hydrogen is double the volume of oxygen every 2 minutes. Okay, 2 marks, 2 points. Okay, so we've got molten, so that means there's no water, so we're just dealing with the ions in the ionic compound. So I can only produce lead and then bromine. So the only option is lead and bromine. So that is option C. Calcium nitrate and ionic compounds. We create a mixture and calcium nitrate behaves as an electrolyte. Remember, electrolyte, again, core knowledge, means that the ions are loose, the ions are free to move. Calcium carbonate does not behave as electrolyte, explained in terms of solubility. So what's happened here, we've taken two ionic compounds, the one that's become an electrolyte, the ionic lattice is broken, and therefore the ions are free to move. So I'm going to put here, because I've got to get 2 marks, so calcium nitrate is soluble in the water. So calcium nitrate is soluble in the water. And then I would say that the lattice is broken, so the ions are free to move. And that gave me a 2nd mark. Molten zinc is electrolyzed zinc ions form zinc atoms. Write a half equation. So it's helped me out a little bit because it's starting off with zinc ions and it's telling me I have to make zinc atoms. So to do that, what I need to do here is get rid of this positive charge to make it have no charge. To get rid of positive charge, I need to add electrons. So I'm going to add E minus. And because it is 2 plus, I'm going to add 2 electrons to make that work and get the marks in that particular question.